Hello, welcome to the rather disgusting sounding place of Festering-on-the-wold, or the hospital thereof. Well, it's not a hospital yet, it's just an empty building. It could be potentially anything. Maybe not a ski resort, that's out of the question. But still potentially anything. Anyway, here's the briefing, because it is going to be a hospital, because this is a game that we're playing, because this is Dr. Peck Plays Theme Hospital, sort of. I'm not going to include the asterisks in there, you can look for yourself. Anyway, here's the briefing. Use all your knowledge to set up a smooth, well-run hospital that makes a healthy profit and can deal with anything the sickly public can throw at it. You'll need to be aware that the atmosphere around here is particularly good at carrying germs and infections. Unless you keep your institution scrupulously clean, you could be facing a series of epidemics amongst patients. Apart from in this version you won't, because the good people at Corsixth haven't got around to putting epidemics in yet. Something I'm quite thankful for, because it makes the game well, easier towards the later levels, because, you know, it's just one less thing to worry about. But in the original game, an epidemic was where suddenly, you know, I can't really remember. A disease had become contagious somehow, and then it had spread from patient to patient, and then your nurses had to sort of go around stopping the infection as it spread, and then you'd have to treat all the patients that had a certain disease in the allotted time. Otherwise you got a fine from the Ministry of Health. Anyway, but that's beside the point, because that's not going to happen, so forget I said it. Just, you know, skip past that part of the video. I'm sorry for wasting your time. That's got nothing to do with anything, anywhere in this Let's Play. So let's just carry on, let's stop talking about it, let's just go on as we were. No more words mentioned about it, or anything like that. Right. Rather I did it there, didn't I? Make sure you earn yourself $150,000 and that your hospital is worth over $140,000. So, let's not talk about, instead of talking about epidemics, let's build ourselves a hospital. I'm going to place 2 reception desks this time because, well, it just looks good. Aesthetically pleasing. Sure, you double the costs of, you know, double the salary, but I'm feeling wasteful and bloated. In a metaphorical sense, I have had lunch, yes, but if it wasn't enough to make me feel physically bloated, I'd be a bit worried. It was quite a light lunch. Anyway, let's stop talking about lunch, because that's got nothing to do with Let's Play. In fact, who am I asking to stop talking about things? The only person that's talking around here is me. So let's have 2 GP's offices. The interest of symmetry, I think, have got in the way of a well-planned hospital. Because I could possibly fit another room there, but because I want 2 GP's offices to be the same size, same distance apart, and, you know, a line of symmetry that goes down across here, I've just shot myself in the foot. But, you know, sometimes you just have to suffer for your art. Or at least patients do, anyway. Somebody has to suffer for my art. Just leave you to think about that one for a while. Let's put a couple of benches up there. 4 plants, and I'm going to speed the game up just a little bit. Oh, now doesn't that look pretty? You, Violet. I swear they used to have first names, and then in this open source version they got rid of that. So first things first, I'm going to put in the research department, because, you know, I like research. Who doesn't? Research equals progress. And unless you like, sorry, number of desks and filing cabinets means the number of researchers you can have working in the research department at any one time. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about presprogress. I mean, unless you're like a reactionary or like Jean-Jacques Rousseau, you're all in favour of progress. Political theory on you now. The state of nature and noble savage and all that kind of thing. It all sounds very good, but it's just not true, currently. Anyway, who am I to argue with Jean-Jacques Rousseau? Start, he can't argue back. You're excellent. I don't even know your name. You're expensive. You're excellent. And you're a consultant. You're hired. No. I'll hire you because surgeons are always useful. In fact, next I'm going to build a training facility. I'll build up here. Eventually I'm going to move these two buildings to their own... These two... what are they called? Rooms! They're 2 rooms to their own building because patients don't need to know, the innards of hospital, hospital administration. Probably best for them that they didn't. Well, looks fairly studious. That's excellent. And a radiator as well. That's the. So I'm thinking putting him in there, him in there, him in there. I'll put him in there for a bit so he trains up to a consultant. And while that's happening, I'll build my hospital because that's that's what's a good idea. Stick a general diagnosis in here. See, the symmetry breaks down now, but I blame it entirely on the shape of the building and not on myself. It just doesn't allow for it. I mean, you've got that bit there and that bit there, but after a while, this bit tailors off all the way over here, and this bit ends. So I build a psychiatric department, even though I've not got any psychiatrists yet. I'll be sure to hire one. Less plants. Actually, maybe I ought to invest in some more plants, like 2 per room. That might stop my staff from getting all uppity. So, do like how that's called a comfortable chair. I think the implication is that the patients moan a lot when they're lying on the couch, so you have to have a comfortable chair in order to be able to sit and listen to them whine and complain about how they can't stop being Elvis. Oh, very much. Do I invest in a cardiogram? Yes, because I'm feeling flushed with cash. It also fits in quite nicely there. Let's put in a lot of windows so everybody can see them running on the treadmill. They do it at gyms, so I don't see no reason why I shouldn't do it in a hospital. That's something I've always found weird. Windows in gyms, I mean, who wants to, first of all, watch people running on the treadmill? I mean, the assumption is that if they're going to the gym, they look quite fit and such, and quite aesthetically pleasing, as I might say. As in fact I just did say. There's no might about it. But then again, if you're motivated to go to a gym, the chances are you're probably quite fat and therefore aesthetically distasteful. Sorry everyone. That was Anyway, the second point of my argument is, before I dip myself in any more hot water, how you dig yourself into hot water. That's something you've got to ask yourself, not me. I don't have an answer to that. If you're in a gym, why on earth would you want people to be able to see you working out? Yeah. You can go back in there, you can teach, and you train to be a psychiatrist. I'm also really tempted to get rid of that researcher surgeon. Maybe later. No. That was a bit ruthless of me, but you've got to watch the budget, he said, having built a cardio facility that didn't really need to be built. And now for something else that doesn't need to be built. Toilets. I'm sorry, this is disgusting truth, but it's harsh truth. You don't really need to have Okay, legally you might have to have toilets, but I mean a physical kind of manifestation, you don't have to have toilets in a building. You can make the patients go outside. Plenty of bushes. What's that? God, that'd be horrible today. Still, you don't make money by being pleasant. But somebody must have told me. Might have been The Apprentice. Nice Alan Sugar and Donald Trump together. That made the lesson that you don't get anywhere in business without being a bit of a, I might say, arse. Yeah. Also staff room. Doctors get out. There we go. The trouble is, it was costing a lot of money, and he wasn't very good at his job. Some might say he would have got better at his job if I'd managed to train him up, but then he would have wanted more money. I do like this song. It's a good one. I was going to sing along, and then I caught myself just at the in the nick of time. TV in. I'm not going to put another video game in. It's expensive. In fact, can I sell it? I can. There we go. Smashing. That's apparently one of the features they were bragging about this version of Corsixth TH. You can now sell objects properly. Well, that was a complete waste. 40% on improvements. There's nothing to improve. My hospital's great. Okay, I want everything in cure equipment and a little bit on diagnosis. I don't know. I don't want to know what's wrong with them. I just want to cure them of it. Operating theatre, pharmacy. Do I have any other diagnosis rooms? Yes. There'll be an X-ray and a scanner to go in there. What kind of loan can I have? Wow. Very generous of you. Thank you, Mr. Banker. So I'm thinking, this would be a treatment centre. It's not quite the right place because emergencies will be arriving from over here, but it could be further away. Certainly want a pharmacy. Oh, she's got a text, but that's by the by. I can't look at it now because that's be like a horrible clash between real life and the internet. It's caused like a kind of psychological collapse within me. I have another nurse. There we go. I see no reason not to invest in an operating theatre, apart from the fact I don't have the staff for it just yet. That door there seems okay. Put a lot of windows in so everyone can take a good look. That deserves 2 plants, that is, because the surgeons do a good job. And this happens all the time. Okay, move that down there then. Let's take that there. God, that was hard work. A bin and 2 plants. I need to employ another surgeon. Oh yeah, I could have sacked the last one, I remember. Good times. Wow, just as I was clicking on it. Right, you can go to the research department. Mrs. Birkenhead to the rear exit, please. That's in reference to, I think, Birkenhead were a couple of doctors that dug up bodies for autopsy. I think. They were grave diggers. One of them was a grave digger, another one was a doctor. Something like that. Anyway, that's humorous, that announcement. I'm telling you now. Just in case you were wondering. Right, this is all the makings of a hospital. It's just not got the makings of a business yet. Ooh, let's go with a slicer. So we can cure... Look, we can cure almost everything now. We can't quite diagnose it all. But let's not be pernickety about it. Uh, 20 benches. And that doesn't batter an eyelid apparently. We need some by the ward, so let's stick them there. We got through those quick. 3 drinks machines. And 20 plants. Garden centre, can't believe its luck. So this is like, it's almost kind of experimental phase. I'm going to double the number of plants per room and see if I get, you know, happier staff. Apart from the toilets, nobody wants plants in the toilets, that's just weird. All the research departments, apparently. I thought I could build one in the training, put one in the training room. Oh well. These rooms have already got 2 in. Now, isn't this pleasant? They're probably all going to die now because I've not got enough caretakers. Sorry, handymen. Caretakers, handymen. I don't think either are the correct terms now. They're site managers now, I believe. Well, that's what they call caretakers in schools now. I know that much because that's what they called them when I was at school, and that wasn't too long ago. And I can imagine it's only got it hasn't sort of reverted in the 5 years since I was at school. But I'm almost broken. The level's already started, so that's always good. But I'm curious, can I build the computer in there now? Not yet. No, never mind. In you go. Yep, get in. There's a consultant sturgeon with nothing to do. Oh yeah, I need to give everybody pay rises because that's what we can afford. That's the manic laughter of my accountant. Well, at least learning quickly. Right, out you get. Can I hire? Yes, the next question is, should I hire another surgeon? Do we have anyone that isn't a consultant now? Because a hospital full of consultants. In real life, I've bankrupted. And who's talking about real life? Just this level's probably going to end sooner than I think. as far as I can tell, you can go into the staff room. Treat yourself. And you as well, why not? I could just press 5 now. Oh, an emergency. There's been instituted a dangerous substances research institute. Just what it says on the tin. 5 people with bloaty head. Yes, they pay a lot of money. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, we've cured him already. The team has discovered a new condition. It is king complex, caused by the spirit of the king entering the patient's mind and taking over. Symptoms: donning colourful suede footwear and eating cheeseburgers. Or the psychiatrist tells the patient how ridiculous he or she looks, and my word, does he look ridiculous. And where's that consultant psychiatrist gone? Oh, he's gone to the inflator room, hasn't he? You go straight to psychiatry because these people pay a lot. King complex is very lucrative to heal. Well, he'll get there before them anyway. Look at that, he moves at twice the speed. So that happens, consultants do move quicker. Last time I was in hospital, all the consultants there were running at a kind of jog. Whereas of course registrars and my normal doctors were very slow. Registrars like drag their feet. Discussions, infectious laughter. I do like that cure. A qualified psychiatrist must remind the patient how serious this condition is. And it is serious because, you know, people die from it. But you're going to have to wait. Just laughing manically in the corridor. I think it's one that's prone to epidemics as well, if they were actually in the game. Ooh, we've almost got a cure for something. But he's not going to tell me what it is. We've discovered something. Transparency. Oh, yeah, she is transparent. Hair restoration clinic. I can find that out for myself. We've got plenty of money. Why didn't you think about paying off that loan? Have you seen the book? Are we looking at the same books here? In 5,000. That's a loan. That's in is a loan. Out. 2,377 per month. Oh, good old slack tongue. Heaped piles. Invisibility. We need some drug research. There we go. Don't kill them off. Saves 5 out of 5 people, got a total of 2,500. And they've researched cure equipment to 100%. Hurrah! And one of my doctors has become a consultant and will want paying. No doubt. Is he a consultant anything? No, he's just a consultant. You go to the staff room. You've earned it. $18,000, where did you get that from? In 2,500, cure invisibility. I've got plenty of money, yes, you're right, but I'm going to reinvest it. Also, I need to reassign my research. 40, 20. I think that's fair enough. Discovered uncommon cold, which seems to be really quite common to say it's not, if you know what I mean. If I build that there, can I put a scanner in later? If a tree falls in the woods and there's nobody around to hear it, does it make a sound? I guess modern scientific theories kind of prove that philosophical question once and for all, taking all the fun out of it. Yes, I should think. Because whether something makes a sound isn't dependent on anybody hearing it whatsoever. Why are we talking about ancient Chinese philosophy? It's like the sound of one hand clapping. Broken window, yeah. Spare ribs. Now we've got 2 surgeons. Oh, you're good. Consultant surgeon. You're going to be needed soon. What do you want? I could send him to the research department, but I don't need to. So you can wait in the hospital for a while. Well, I find out where that... I need a consultant. Like you. Never mind about that, he can wait. Bit harsh. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was building a fracture clinic. And actually, now that I've built everything apart from a scanner, I think this is a good place to stop the video, much quicker than usual. Yeah, so I'm going to stop the video now because I'm running out of hard drive space by the looks of it. Next video I'm going to... Oh wait, no, it's fixed itself. Smashing. I'm going to move the research department from the training rooms to somewhere else, maybe over here, maybe an entirely separate building. I'm going to move the ward over here, and I'm going to put a scanner room there, and then that's it, sorted, done. And then the rest of the video will just be waiting for the patients to come in. So join me next time for some slight editing and reconstructing of the hospital and waiting. Yeah.